Mekovana, everyone. Welcome back to more adventures in Fay-roon with Falagar. It is December 14th, 2023. And the last time I convinced the leader of the Null, or I fought some Nulls, and they were attacking these two bandits or whoever in this cave, and I had a link with the leader of the Null, and in the end I convinced him to consume himself, which he did. It took 2 tries, I believe, and we finally got down here, and I found this strong box, and no one has a key, and I was about to go back to camp to pick up Astarion, but I did not explore this whole cave yet, so maybe the key is somewhere in here, so that's what I'm going to do.
Hey.
Oops. And if this fails, then I will go get Astarion.
I'll give it a shot.
Nothing here.
With haste.
Ooh. I don't think the key is going to be here. Crate. Well, maybe. Nothing. What? That is cool. Do you like that?
Karlach's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her.
As do I. Yeah, I've noticed that since the beginning, but I didn't want to say anything. Like you're winning. I don't want to be rude, but I'll just have him wait here.
Are you sure? Blade stands at the ready. And just when things were warming up.
It's only temporary.
Very well.
Yes? Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Yeah. Oh, very nice. Yeah. Maybe I can level up his lock-picking skills, or it will level it up for him. New feat available. Okay, you gain 3 luck points, which you can use to gain advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws. Or make an enemy re-roll their attack roll. Really? Or to make an enemy re-roll their attack rolls. Really? This befits him being a rogue, so... on your next attack roll or saving throw. On your next ability check. Charm person, sleep, put creatures to sleep. Pick sleep. Okay, that's good. Why do you laugh?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's incredible.
Oh, she's just happy to be out of there. Okay. Use your lockpick. Oof. What about my luck check, right? Shipment. Oh, did that go under my completed? the seal on the chest. No point in returning it to the owner now. Guess it's ours. Right. I'll save it.
All's well that ends. Yeah, not as bad as it could have.
Ooh. Some interesting stuff. Likely to make the former the latter. So you want to hold a friend in there and turn them into a foe, okay? Okay, I thank you for your services, Astarion.
On my way.
Yeah, I should give these to Astarion. There we go.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Oh, that will be fine. Yeah, I'll grab Wyll again.
Well met.
I think I'll also take a long rest since I'm here, right?
That's the spirit.
Do I end the day? Is that how we do it? Or do I just pick long rest and end the day? Is this the same
Cursed to
thing?
put my hands on everything.
Ah, you have enough camp supplies to restore all hit points and spell slots. Yeah, let's do it.
Hellfire. She's coming.
What is this? Zariel? Oh boy.
Wyll,
Oh no.
you've been naughty.
Zara, who's this?
And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Aren't you a luscious thing? And just who the fuck might you be?
Wyll, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret?
Oh, but you look hot.
Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Wyll's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
Uh-oh.
We had a deal, Wyll. But Karlach's still breathing.
Oh.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Listen, women, you are hot. For sure. I really like what you're wearing. Very provocative, which I like. But you better not lay a finger on Karlach. She's hot too, and she's become a friend.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Oh no, wait.
Wyll burns in the fires of Avernus. The
Oh, no.
lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh.
Oh
His
no,
soul
no, no.
passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence
He's a great fighter
and
too.
their
right?
torment.
I must save him from the... You made him into a... Oh. Wow.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Me?
Oh, and Wyll, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Pact like that? Another pact? That's very interesting. Now this needs to be resolved.
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not
Do new powers come
Zarion's
with those
victims.
horns?
Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Wyll was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
What did you expect? She's a devil. Hardly the paragon of honesty. Well, just count your stars that she did not take your soul.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts.
Oh, that's where your
Before
power
I was
comes
infected,
from.
I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Okay. You're still a good man, Wyll. How did you get involved with Mazora?
The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Okay. Well,
Well met.
you really need to get out of this pack.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
Probably have to get myself involved in this pack too. And then, you know, if things go wrong, I will face punishment as well. I don't know if I want to do that. Well, I know what she can do worse. She can take his soul. Perhaps there's a loophole?
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
Right. We might need the pact, after all. We'll see if it's worth it. I fear what she might do next.
I'm so sorry to give you another reason to sleep restlessly, but it's my burden to bear. She won't touch you unless there's something there for her to take. Don't give her so much as an inkling there might be.
Okay. So I haven't spoken to some of these people in a while. Let's see what Withers has to say.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Wow, this is nice. Really cool. Oh, right. This is the guy to, I guess if you need to respect your character. Which I don't really need to do that. Now let's talk to the bard. Perhaps he
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy
has a
setup
new
you
story
have
to
here.
tell.
I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
So tell me, what dost thou know of mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his corpus.
Halson's
A
right
replica,
there.
no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
What of their parasites? Do you know anything about them?
As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you?
Well, not only have I encountered a mind flayer, I've killed one.
That can't be.
I killed a mind flayer in its lair aboard a nautiloid.
You're either an excellent storyteller, or you've experienced something quite exceptional. Tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter?
Something also just hit me when I was looking at Wyll over there. So, is he a tiefling now? And if he is a tiefling, does this mean he has some, some knowledge now that's, what do you call that? Just like some racial knowledge on, being an engineer, to help Karlach out. you know, with her mechanical heart. I'll have to ask Karlach about that. Malaise is one word for it, more like psychic transference. I want to hold off in revealing that as long as I can.
Curious. Illithids, their technical name, form a hive mind. One shouldn't be able to hear their dark whispers.
I hope he's going to figure it out.
Unless-
He figured it out.
Are you familiar with the process of ceremorphosis? That is what happens when a mind flare parasite infects a living host.
Oh, you don't say. I'll just leave. Oh, magic mirror, interesting. Karlach. Oh, look at this. Karlach has something to say to me. Lae'zel is just sitting there.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Wyll hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time
That's
since
what
someone
we do.
stuck their neck out for me like that.
Yeah, Wyll is a good man, and I think you'll find such kindness, you know, among this group of people here.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe he doesn't, you know, have any engineering knowledge.
Sharp as ever.
He's still a human, so that's okay. Interesting. It just gave him horns. What? Oh,
No one stopped me yet.
okay, I guess because I didn't technically go to bed, right? Our sleep was interrupted.
And move.
Oh, you know, before I do that, yeah, let's talk
Always
to
a
Shadowheart.
I was hoping you'd come to chat.
Ah,
What do you need?
a while back, why were you in pain?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals,
Oh,
and sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
please let me know if there's anything I can do to help alleviate the pain.
I don't think so, but you're
Okay.
sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss, and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Yeah, I like that. What causes it to hurt? What causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
Yes. That artifact seems to be protecting us somehow. Do you still have it in your possession?
Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life.
Okay.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
Okay. Oh no. Well, listen, Shadowheart. You and I, we're in the same boat. And, I have no problems with worshippers of Shar. Oh, cool. Very good.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this.
Okay.
I am indeed a disciple of Shah. Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume
Not a
you've
lady
heard
of the
her.
night. Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I vaguely remember something about that. Perhaps you can refresh my memory?
My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Which also explains the pain. Now go on.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
I see. Now that you put it like that, it somehow and strangely seems comforting.
There's comfort, yes. But often there has to be pain beforehand.
Yes,
We
yes,
tear
but
down the lies the world is drunk on.
what is
The
pleasure without
institutions
pain?
they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
I missed one part. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on, the institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. Uh-huh. Well, I'd be lying if I said it didn't sound convincing. You should tell me more about this sometime.
You're wiser than most.
Mm-hmm.
Many people balk at our doctrine.
No,
It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a
sounds
habit of saying all the right
pretty
things.
good and interesting.
Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, know myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this.
Okay, yeah.
Very serious of you. But go ahead.
Admit it, you've never had a relationship quite like this one, have you?
Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
Oh, okay. What?
Fine. What's on your mind?
I'm just kind of curious about how we resolved the situation in the Druid Grove.
I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
Hmm. How am I holding up in your estimations?
Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due.
Ah,
You and I have shared some good
pleased to
times
hear
together. And it seems we have plenty in common.
what of our little stowaways in our heads?
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. I'm not too hopeful that a
Oh,
Gith
I
crash
must
will
have
actually
misunderstood
prove
the
our
question.
salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
Okay. Okay, good, good. Ooh, I like what you're wearing. Yeah. And I think I found a better weapon. I'm able to use this. Hitting an enemy with this weapon heals the wielder. Oh, hey, as leeching. 1.6 hit points. But they can go mad if they don't continue hitting an enemy each turn. Really? Go mad. Hostile to everyone in the vicinity. I don't know how I feel about that. Can it be turned off? Yeah, maybe I won't use that for now. Yeah, and as for these, I did not look anything up, mainly because I'm worried about spoilers. But, you know, just using common sense here, I think this would feed into the, you know, the parasites that we have in our heads or in my head, and it would just make them stronger. And if the whole goal is for me to get rid of them, maybe I don't want to, you know, feed them anything that would empower the, you know, the parasites any further. That's the way I'm looking at it. Even though I'm sure it's going to give me more power, but I think maybe it could make me more evil, so I will just collect them, but that's it. Auto select and full rest. Here we go. And oh, something is happening here. I'm about to end it after this. Oh, this is my
I promised I'd be back.
Yeah, my dream visitor. The one that's trying to
Don't
convince me
worry.
to take the...
I have things under control. For now.
You know,
You haven't been using
seems to be,
Parasite's
yeah,
power.
pro-parasite.
You think you don't need it.
Here we go.
But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't.
Oh, he could not,
You're
but
desperate to be rid of it. Understandable.
he told me where
But
I
you're
could
looking
go.
for solutions in the wrong places.
I question your motives. Halsin mentioned that these tadpoles have been modified with magic.
Yes. Halsin is correct. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Fay-roon.
How do I destroy the source of the tadpole's magic?
I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. You witnessed it yourself with Priestess Gut.
Yeah.
That is how the
Goblin
cult of the
priestess.
Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
Ah. Why are you protecting me?
Because I am just like you. And I need an ally. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just
I
like you,
see.
I seek to be free of it. I've
I
been
see.
trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go.
Who? Where is this place? Is there anything I can do to help you?
No. I can handle this. For now. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back.
Oh, that's
I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens.
You must
The
not delay.
cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers.
Yeah.
Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it.
Shit, okay.
Go. Our
So you do
freedom
want to
depends
be
on
rid
it.
of the tadpoles, so that's good. Wow, this is, you know, getting really, really interesting, and you know, the stakes are getting higher. Oh, look! Oh, this is so great. Okay, let me save it. Let's talk to Scratch. I'm glad he's here. Good boy. I think you're a boy. Pet him again. Okay. Is that good? Okay, very good. Yeah, I shall save it here. And I feel like now we have to go to Moonrise Tower. We don't really have time to deal with this. I don't even know where to go for this. Maybe we'll come across this mechanic along the way, but I think we have to start taking this a bit more seriously, right? Told me to go to Moonrise. See, now I'm even, you know, even the Dream Visitor endorses this. We might find answers there about the parasites. Okay, so this is going to do it for now. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, please hit the like button, and I would also greatly appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button too to help support my channel. I appreciate all of you guys, and you know, I'd be nothing. You know, this channel would be nothing without, you know, your support. Even though I know I don't get a whole lot of views, but you know, everything total, I guess, you know, different people, you know, like will gravitate to different videos that I have, and that's good. I do these because I enjoy gaming, and it's just fun for me. And if I'm going to game, I'm going to be playing these games anyways, so if I'm going to do that, I may as well record them and put them up for YouTube. That way it's like a journal, just like a journal that, you know, you have in game. This is like a journal of the games that I play, and I can always go back and refer to them, and so can all of you people. You know, you can watch it, and you know, we can interact and have fun that way. So that's it. Happy holidays. It's, by the time you see this, even though it's only December 14th, it's going to already be, you know, in January. So I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and see you.